Hi, welcome to the Daily Cartomancer. We're about to do a reading for today, Monday, September 13th, 2021. If you're new to the channel and new to these kinds of readings, they are a bit different from most Cartomancy readings. Feel free to click the link above to get a more deep dive discussion on any of the meanings behind the suits, the positions, or any of the cards that we pull. Otherwise, let's go straight to the fire hose and take a look at our card for where we are at in this year of 2021. It's always the 30th card for 2021. 4, 5, 6, 9, 10, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 30. And we have the Two of Spades. The year is what provides us with an indication of the spiritual energy in the universe. And right now we're at a Two of Spades. Yesterday we had a Six of Spades, so this represents quite a tumble down the ladder. Spades represent material energy that you put into the universe, or in this case, because we're speaking from the point of view of the universe, material energy that the universe is asking of you. And 2, I'm sorry to say, is not a good number usually. But in this case, 2 means that the universe is asking very little. 2 represents paucity, lack, a small amount. And it can indicate something like feelings of poverty or no work when it's from your perspective. But from the universe's perspective, what it's saying is that spiritually, the universe isn't asking much of you right now. You do not need to do much from that perspective. You can guard yourself today, knowing that you're not avoiding anything. Let's take a look at the month, which is the 9th month of the year, times 4 for the 4 seasons. We get to 36. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. 1, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now, the month represents the emotional energy out there in the universe, and we're still on spades. So we're taking a look at what the universe is asking of you materially from an emotion standpoint, and we get the 8 of spades. Last time we got a spade this month, it was 6, so we are in the up. And 8 is the card of good fortune and luck. It's the card of unearned boons, and what the universe is saying is that it's not going to ask much of you spiritually, but emotionally, it's a good day. There's a little bit of a luck involved. It's a risk-taking kind of a day. You can take a risk with what you're doing, and emotionally, it will turn out just fine. You won't be hurt by it in your heart. That's not to say it won't have a negative outcome, just that you can be rest assured that it's not going to devastate you, because the universe is just giving you good luck in the material energy that you pour into it. Let's take a look at the week. We are at the very beginning on Monday here of week 37. So let's take a look at the 37th card. 6, 7, 9, 10, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20, 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. We're at the beginning of the week, so there's no precedents to worry about. This is just a brand new reading for how this week is going to go. The week always represents the physical side of things, what your body is actually going to be going under instead of your spirit or your emotions. And boy, 2 of diamonds. Diamonds are the material wealth that flows from the universe to you. Material goods, money, things. And I'm sorry to say that just as the universe isn't asking much of you work-wise, it is not prepared to give you much this week. There is not a lot of material stuff coming your way. And then I mean this in a very physical way because it is the weak card. We're talking about the body. We're not talking about your emotions. We're not talking about your spirits. We're just saying, look, no bank windfalls in your favor, no unexpected packages in the mail. This is just not a day when anything is going to drop into your lap. So that's something to be aware of. And if today, September 13th, is your birthday, let's give you a quick birthday reading and see what these cards have to say for you. Today's the 13th, so we'll give you the 13th card. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11, 12, and 13. And we get the 6 of clubs. So, from a you-centered standpoint, clubs represent the spiritual energy that flows into you. Clubs are the suit of ego. And the 6 of clubs is saying that there is a small increase or a nudge or a tiny boost coming your way to your ego, that you are going to have a pretty okay year. It's not the 10 of clubs, it's not the 9 of clubs, it's not even the 7 of clubs. But that all in all, this is not going to be a bad year for you personally. You're going to come out the other side, even if things are going bad in the rest of the world. You're going to have a 6 of clubs kind of year. This was my 2020. I know the world was totally taken aback by everything that went down in 2020. It was all bad, but I had kind of a 6 of clubs kind of year. Got through it just fine. That's the kind of thing you can expect when we pair it with sort of the messages of the day. We see that this is the only club, which to me just indicates that don't expect to have a good year in terms of money or in terms of work, and certainly not in terms of family or anything to do with the heart suit. There's nothing going on there. Just saying that pretty good year is kind of restricted to you personally. But however, you might have a new work opportunity or a new chance to do something into the world that came out of nowhere and you weren't expecting it. It might not be a big giant opportunity because we also have the 2 of spades there, but keep an eye out for that. That might be the source of your small dose of happiness. Now, I say that in such a negative way. We've had 2 pretty bad birthday draws in a row. This one's not bad. 6 of clubs, kind of neutral, to be honest. It's going to be one of those years that just sort of floats by. Let's take a look at everybody else's reading for the day. Starting with the preoccupation card or the intuition card or the, sort of what you're feeling card. We always go with the 10th card here, and it is the 9 of clubs. Like I said, clubs are the card of the ego. They are the card of the spiritual energy that flows into you. As you can see from the middle pip, it's upside down. So 9 is a good card. 9 is the room for growth. It is the ready to tackle a challenge card. It is the I am set and I'm ready to put something back. So 9 means a good place emotionally, that your ego is well satisfied, your emotions are settled, and that you are feeling a little bit maybe invincible, and maybe a little bit to a fault. This feeling of invincibility is an interesting one to start a day with. Let's see where it may be coming from. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And it might be coming from the fact that you had a good day. You're maybe going to do a little bit extra today, a little bit more than you normally would. You're going to put a little bit more out there into the universe, and it's going to make you feel good, like you're actually really good at what you do, and you probably are. It's going to make you feel like you are a valuable contributor in whatever capacity that you are contributing to the world. And so that's good. How is this opportunity to do a little bit more going to come along? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we see that it comes actually from the home. So we have a mirroring 9 of hearts. So this isn't necessarily a workplace extra work around the, it's not something you're going to do at your job. It's not going to be something you do for money. This is going to be a role you play in your family or around the house or with a friend. It's upright, so this is a good situation. You currently, maybe it's an aspect of your home life that is solid. A best friend with whom you are getting along like really well, or a lover who you're doing well with, something along those lines, a family member whom you're on very good terms with. This is who you're going to be interacting with in a little bit of an extra way that makes you feel good. Let's see if we can find out a little bit more about who this person might be. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, goodness. This person, King of Clubs. Kings represent conflict and danger and sometimes even decrease. And of course, we're talking about decrease to your ego, decrease to your inner energies, decrease to the amount of energy that goes into the world. This might be a person who previously you had some conflict with, a person who was previously draining to you, but with whom you're currently on good terms. And you go ahead and you do something for them. Not a big thing. 6 is the card of nudges. A small thing, but that small thing is going to make you feel pretty good. So a person with whom you've previously had contact and is now in your life, see how they're looking inward, and providing some positive value and strength of the heart. This is the emotional energy put into the world. It's going to be worth doing a small favor for them today and doing a small task. You're going to feel really good about it. And the outcome of it, our final card, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Oh, this is why that 9 being upside down matters. The outcome of that is the 2 of clubs. It's going to be draining, all right? You are going to do this thing and in the immediate aftermath feel somewhat invincible, somewhat like I really did the right thing. But at the end of the day, you're going to be tired. Now, I'm not saying it's not worth it. There's nothing on this spread to indicate that it's not worth it. There's no danger cards outside of the 2 of diamonds. And as you can see, none of this is really related to your material wealth. There's no other diamond going on. There's no other work figures. Even the spades are very staying on the personal level. So I don't think it's not worth doing. It's just worth knowing that going into it, doing this small task, for this person who's been a good feature in your life and who you've put a lot of emotional energy into overcoming past conflicts, it's going to make you tired. You're going to be like, wow, I'm really glad that I hung out with so-and-so, and now I'm going to go to bed early. Or I'm really glad I gave that person a call. But boy, that was a long phone call. So that's okay. Maybe take this to not make any late night plans for yourself. Don't put off any work at the end of the day that you're like, you know what, I'll just do this right before bed. You're going to be tired. You're going to be drained. Leave your evening to yourself and try not to feel too down about being out of energy, because all the signs indicate that it is worth doing. And this relationship will probably come back later in this week, probably later in this week, I would say. This relationship will come back to provide you with a boon. But right now, this is going to be a pretty selfless thing. And that's what you have in store for you today. If you liked this reading and you found it useful, please don't forget to hit like and subscribe and the bell so it dings for you tomorrow and you can get another reading. As always, these are very open to interpretation. As always, I'm reading these horoscope style to the entire universe, so they can be a little bit off. They can not take into account in certain aspects of things going into your life or your situation. If you have a question about your life or your situation that you would like answered, drop it in the comments and I will select the most appropriate deck that I can find, and we can tackle some of those questions right here after the daily readings. Whenever I have some, happy to tack those on. Until then, talk to you later. Bye.